Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, you are tuning into a very wonderful sponsored video with Shango Sims. My man, Grey Ghost, wants me to recast the Avengers 2012 film with black women. And nothing on God green earth is going to make me happy to do so. And because of this video, I had to put on my Rengoku gear by just saying, because this is about to be straight fire. Let's go ahead and get it lit, baby. Now, we need to start this team off with a leader that has an idea of bringing together a group of remarkable people to do things that other people ain't got the heart to do. We're going to go ahead and recast Nick Fury, Samuel Jackson, but who could take up this role? Well, me personally, I think it's a great idea that I go ahead and take somebody from DC Comics and bring them right over, who might as well be Nick Fury's DC Comic counterpart. I don't pick nobody other than the illustrious Viola Davis. Y'all know her all too well from playing Amanda Waller in DC Comics films, so why not have her be cast as Nick Fury in this situation? Thus, her name would be Nicole Fury, or still Nick Fury, or Nikki Fury in this situation. So let's go ahead and move on to the rest of the team, shall we? Next up, we have the God of Thunder himself, and no, I'm not talking about myself, Shango, I'm talking about Thor Odinson. And for this, I'm going to pick a black actress that actually has worked with him before in several other films, including Thor. This was actually easy to do because she's already been in Thor other films, so why not go with? And that is nobody other than Tessa Thomas herself, who in this film will be named Thor Odin's daughter, Princess of Asgard, God of Thunder, or Goddess of Thunder, aka she who hands out smoke. Let's go on with the rest of the team, shall we? Because I'm having a lot of fun. Now, it'd be all too easy to take the same actress to play Riri and go ahead and replace her as Tony Stark, but I'm going to switch things up a bit. I want to pick an actress that we know for a fact got the bona fide swag to go ahead and match Tony Stark. It will also have to be a sister that understands Afrofuturism. If I mispronounce that, please forgive me. And that'll be no other than Janelle Monáe playing Tony Stark, Tony with an I to be precise. Still the suave, cool, debonair young lady that she is, but smart as all get out and making her armor suits. And next up, we gotta do my man Bruce Banner. Who is going to replace Bruce Banner in my recasting? Being that the Hulk will be CGI, so I'm not really too worried much about that. Bruce is the main thing here we gotta work with. And I may have to steal somebody from Wakanda real quick, but I'm picking our good sister Lupita to go ahead and be Miss Banner, or B Banner as she likes to be called. Her full name is Dr. Betty Banner. Play on the name Betty Ross and Banner's name put together. But best believe you don't want to see the sister mad in my recasting. Up next, we have Black Widow that was played by Scarlett Johansson. So who would I get to replace Scarlett Johansson to be Black Widow? Chloe Bailey, baby, with the red hair. And now that I said this, I know you can't unsee this, and I'm so happy about it also. And because Black Widow was already a woman to begin with, there's not much need to change her name, so her name will still be Natasha Romanoff. But she'll prefer to be called Tasha for short. Up next is my least favorite Avenger, Clint Barton, Hawkeye. Although I do wish the good brother that plays him a speedy recovery. But who would I get to recast Hawkeye? Well, I went ahead and grabbed someone else from DC Comics and got Quintessa Swindell. Y'all may remember her in her role as Cyclone in Black Adam, and she will be my pick to recast for Hawkeye Clint Barton. But in this film, she will go by the name Clarice Barton. Now let's go ahead and get to that last one. If you know who he is, Mr. Stars and Stripes. Who would I get to recast as Steve Rogers? Captain America. In my mind, there has been one woman that's already been cast in an MCU movie. Several movies to be precise. And she has solidified herself as being an action star in which we would need to replace Captain America. So I gotta give it to my girl, Denai Guerrera. Y'all know her all too well from The Walking Dead and of course playing Okoye. And if those two roles can't solidify her for playing Steve Rogers, then I don't know what will. But just for you, Grey Ghost, and everybody else watching, I'm actually going to add 2 more characters to this. And I will cast Zazie Beetz as Bucky, the Winter Soldier. And I'm not actually going to change the name around. She will still be called Bucky, best friend of Stevie Rogers. And the second character I'm going to go ahead and recast is Sam Wilson, that was played by good brother Anthony Mackie. And who would I get to recast? Falcon, who will eventually take over the role as Captain America? Nobody other than Regina King herself. If you saw her in Watchmen, you know she can solidify this role and it'll be perfectly fine. In fact, her going back and forth with ZZ Beetz as Bucky and Winter Soldier and Falcon will be absolutely interesting. But Grey Ghost, I want to thank you for this, bro. I had a lot of fun with this video. If you guys want to do a sponsor video with Shango, go ahead and hit that Cash App. Have a good day.